It's Oblivious Prototype here, and welcome to episode 2 of Everlasting Summer, a visual novel I'm going to be playing through on this channel. Where we last left off, I woke up from a dream, and I was talking about how I was basically a hobbit, so let's continue. We left off right next to a bus. Okay, that's loud. Why is everything back up? I made sure I turned down everything. Okay, anyways. The sound of an engine brought me back to reality. A bus pulled over. There was something abnormal about it, I thought. Then again, it doesn't real matter. Only the 410 route runs this route. Street lights pass me by. It's as if their cold light sparks inside of me, trying to ignite feelings long dead. Or maybe not ignite, just awaken them. But those feelings, they have been living in me for a long time, slumbering and waking up again. The driver's radio was playing some very familiar tune, but I wasn't listening to it. I was watching the cars pass through the fogged up window. Because people are always rushing somewhere, chasing something they need, stuck in their own little worlds. Why would they care about mine? They probably have their own serious problems, or maybe they have much easier lives. You can't know for sure, since all people are different. Or are they? Sometimes someone's actions can be predicted, but if you try to look inside his soul, you will only see impenetrable darkness. The bus was approaching downtown. My thoughts were interrupted by the bright city lights, hundreds of billboards, thousands of cars, millions of people. I watched the light snow and somehow I got terribly sleepy. My eyes closed just for a moment and then... Ooh, fancy. Who the hell is she? Is that a pedo bear? Nuka? Didn't think this thing was a bunch of panty shows. I'm guessing that means everlasting summer in Russian. Day 1. Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first I didn't pay attention. I was I wasn't fully awake yet. On their own, my legs carried me towards the door. Simeon. Damn, looks like I fell asleep and missed my stop. But there was no door. I looked around the bus and I realized it wasn't an old, worn out LIAZ. Instead, the bus was a Icarus model. A new one. I froze in shock. How? What? Am I dead? Have I been kidnapped? No, I must be dead. I patted myself down feverishly, slapped myself painfully in the face a few times, banged my forehead on the back of one of the bus seats. It's clear, either I'm still alive or you can still feel pain when you're dead. Okay, the game's glitching out. Whenever I record, my computer goes to shit, so sorry about the really lagginess. But how could this happen? Maybe I slept for too long, I ended up at the bus depot. And then what? Did they put me onto another bus? I rushed outside and took a look around. Greenery. Wherever I looked, tall grass on the roadsides, trees, flowers. Summer. But how? It was winter just a moment ago. My head was aching unbearably, as if it was going to explode. Slowly, I began to remember. A long road running off into the distance. Forest, plains, fields, lakes, and forest again. I think I was sleeping, but then how can I remember it all? And then, a gap. Some girl leaning over me. She softly whispered something into my ear. Then a gap again. And then I woke up here. Who was that strange girl? Or was she just a dream? For some reason, thinking about her made me feel better and calmed me down a little. I felt warmth all over, coming from the inside. Could it be her who brought me here? Then I need to find her. And the best place to look for her is away from here. I rushed to the left and then to the right, then stopped, hesitating over where to go. Finally, I ran in the direction from which the bus had probably came. Physical exercise doesn't refresh one's mind. Thoughts become clear. Physical exercise does refresh one's mind. Thoughts become more clear, and it gets a little easier to evaluate the surrounding reality. Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside, wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping breaths of hot air. In any case, the run did its job. The fear withdrew for a while. Maybe I really am just dreaming. Though recalling my self-harm on the bus, I immediately rejected the idea. Simeon, I am neither dreaming nor dead. A narrow road ran through the fields and afar into the distance. The exact same road from my dream. I must be very far away from home. And it's not just that it was winter yesterday and it's summer now. It's the whole environment. Of course, summer is usually like this, green and hot, but here everything is not entirely lifelike. Everything looks like it was taken from the paintings of Russian landscape artists of the 19th century. The grass is just too lush. The bushes are not like what bushes should be like. They are so thick that you can't see anything through them, like treetops, honestly. And the trees themselves, the forest was quite far, but the trees looked as if they had closed their ranks and were now just waiting for the order to advance onto the fields and plains. Hmm. I caught my breath and looked at the bus, which was now barely visible. That was a good run. Fear overtook me once again. Those power lines. There must be people here. But what does it mean? In fact, it means nothing at all. Couldn't they have powered line even in hell? Roasting sinners over hot coal. That's so last century. I must have reached the point of no return, after which you should either lose your mind completely or fall. Finally, try to understand what is going on. And while I still have a choice, I should pick the second option. I slowly headed back to the bus. Of course, it was scary. But I'm not likely to find an answer in the fields or the woods. And this wretched bucket of bolts is the only kind of link that I have with the real world. It's the gate. I should carefully scout the area. A brick wall and its gate crowned with Soviet sign, statues of pioneers standing on either side, and the road sign nearby showing the bus route number 410. The trip took a bit too long. The trip's taking a bit too long today. I smirked. A person may start acting inappropriate in extreme situations. Something like that is probably happening to me right now. This place didn't look abandoned at all. No rust on the gates, no damage to the walls. Soviet. What could have a name like that? Judging by the pioneer statues, it could be a kids' summer camp. Oh, they are kids. It could be a kids' summer camp. Moreover, it appears to be open. Of course, the simplest explanation, logically speaking, everything explains nothing at all. The strange girl that altered bus, summer, the pioneer camp. Thousands of theories went through my mind instantly, from alien abduction to lethargic sleep, from hallucination to the time and space shift. None was worse than any other, but there were really no way to pick a single one. Then it occurred to me. I can try to make a phone call. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first number in my phone contacts. But instead, the signal strength bars, the screen was showing a thick cross. Alright, there may be no there may be no signal in such a remote place. Though I cannot be the only one who came here. Buses don't drive themselves. I examined the bus from all sides to make sure it wasn't a hallucination. Bits of drift on the bottom, some rust here and there, faded paint, and wore out tires. No, this is definitely a very ordinary Icarus. Yeah, exactly the kind of bus which takes you to a place beyond your understanding if you carelessly fall asleep. I gave a nervous chuckle. It came out by itself. Nah. Because this wasn't the right place or time to laugh. But where on earth is the driver? I cautiously sat down on a curb beside the bus and started to wait. My patience didn't last long. Hey guys, I'm going to end the video here. And I'm going to make an episode 3 later today. So if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe. Sorry I stutter so much, but I hope you all enjoyed the video.